Alright everyone, the next round is going to be a little tricky, but work with me and take your time and it'll be no problem, you'll get it. Alright, first thing I need to tell you is we will not be skipping any stitches through here, okay? But there's a lot of back and forth, okay? So let's start out with a chain 3, double crochet into the same space, double crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, double crochet into the next 4. Now here's going to be excuse me, the repeat. All right, and it's going to be kind of iffy. Are you ready? All right, double crochet into the top of the post, double crochet into the next stitch, treble crochet around front post, treble crochet around the post, almost all the way. Stop at your last 2 loops. Front post, treble crochet around the next post. Make that front post treble, split treble crochet 2 together. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right, now double crochet in the stitch that you missed right here. Okay, you see that? You missed a stitch right there. Double crochet into that one, and then double crochet into the post that you just wrapped around. All right, now double crochet into the next stitch, front post treble almost complete around the post, treble around the next post, skipping this stitch here that you didn't work in, treble those together, go back and pick up the stitch you missed with a double crochet, and then double crochet into the post. You see what it's doing here? Let's do that again. If need be, I can do this several times. I might just do it anyway. All right, double crochet, split front post treble around the first post, then around the second post, pull your trebles together, double in the stitch you missed, double in the post, double in the next stitch, go around the post, almost completing your treble, treble around the next post, complete it, then pick up the stitch you missed in the back with a double crochet, and then double crochet on top of the post that you just finished. You see how that's working out? Alright, we're not going to miss any stitches. Let's do a few more. I'm just going to be quiet here, excuse me, and work a little bit, and hopefully after I do a few more you'll have it, and then when we reach the corner I'll show you how to go around the corner. Alright, so here we go. Alright, you see? See, it's making this little point here. And we're going to use those next round. Alright? So, if you think you got it, continue on to the corner. If you don't have it, then back up a little bit and just keep watching, keep working, keep trying, and you'll get it, I promise. Okay? See you in a bit. Alright, we've made it to the first corner. All we're going to do is put one double crochet in each of the remaining stitches. 2, 3, 4, and then 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and double crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we repeat. Treble, split treble, there you go, around the first and second posts. Then, uh-oh, see, I just totally messed up here. See, thank goodness you're with me. Alright, double crochet in the post, double crochet in the next double crochet, then split treble 2 together around the 2 posts, then double crochet in the stitch you skipped and double crochet on top of the post. Alright, now to let you know, if you start noticing it just seems like there's too many stitches and it's starting to ruffle and buckle on you, it's gonna happen. The next few rounds is going to pull that out and it's going to straighten it out for you. Now, when you block your blanket or whatever it is, when you decide to do that, if you decide to do that, there's going to be plenty of room for stretch anyway. All right? So, don't worry about the ruffling here because it's going to be fixed in a few more rounds. All right? So, go ahead, continue on with the next row. I'll work a few more with you. Double crochet in the next stitch, treble around the 2 posts, double crochet in the stitch you missed, and double crochet into the post. Alright, double crochet into the next stitch, split double crochet around the 2, split treble crochet around the 2 posts, get the one you missed with a double, and double in the post. Okay? Alright, I think you got it. If you need more help, just back up some and watch it again. I'm going to go ahead and finish this whole round, and I'll meet you back at the end corner. Alright? Alright, we made it to the last corner. All I'm going to do is 2 double crochet, and then half double into the top of the beginning chain 3. And let's see what we have. Alright. Yes, you're going to probably have ruffling. Don't fret over it. We're going to pull it out with the next round. So, I think this is pretty cool. I'm going to see what we can do with the next round, alright? Alright, this next round is going to be really simple. Chain 3 for double crochet, but we're not putting a second one in here, just one, alright? and then double crochet in every stitch all the way across. And when you get to the next corner, it's 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. Alright, do that all the way around, and I'll meet you back here and we'll move on. Alright, I've come to the end of that round. I have 1 stitch left, double crochet in there, and then 1 double crochet in the corner, and half double crochet into the top of your beginning chain 3. Oh, that was a double. Half double. There we go. Alright, this is what we have so far. You will notice some ruffling where as we go it's going to pull out, so don't fret over it. And when you block 2, it's going to pull as well. But this is what we have so far. See the little peaks? I haven't decided, do I want to continue on and peek this way, or just go on with another something up here. I don't know. I kind of like the way this looks. I don't know if I want to add to it or not. But you know what? I'll come back after I think of something and we'll continue on. Alright, I figured out what we're going to do. Let's chain 2 and half double crochet into the corner space. And you know me, I have to have my stitch marker right there. And then we are going to half double crochet in the next 10 or 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, your 10th stitch is the one right above your peak stitch right there. Alright, so we need to go in one more, so it's 11, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So with your corner stitch, you should have a total of 12. Remember, this chain 2 right here just gives us space. It doesn't count in a stitch. Alright? So what we need to do is make sure we're on the stitch just beyond the one with the peak. Now, yarn over 3 times. We're going to come under and front post around both parts of the peak, the whole thing. See that? Yarn over 3 times and go around the peak completely. And then 1, 2, 3 and stop. Now yarn over 3 times again. Go to the next peak and do the same. 1, 2, 3. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Then yarn over, and we're going to skip the stitch behind what we just did. There's a stitch right there. We're going to skip that one, and then we're going to half double crochet into the next 3. All right, see what that did? Now, if we've done those 3 correctly, we should be 1 stitch beyond where our peak stitch is. Okay, we are 1 stitch beyond that right here. Again, yarn over 3 times. I think that's a double treble. 1, 2, 3. Oh, make sure you have 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over 3 times again. Go into the next one. 2, 3. Yarn over, skip the stitch in the very back just behind it, and then double crochet or half double crochet into the next 3. If it gets a little wonky on you, it's very possible it will. I mean, me doing this kind of slow is making mine look kind of, but it doesn't matter. Everything always comes out in the wash. If your stitch on top, your together stitches here, the double trebles. If this hole is too big, I wouldn't fret over it. I mean, unless it's like super big. But something like this, yeah, don't worry about it. It'll fill in eventually as we use the blanket or whatever it is. As we wash it, things like that. All these stitches will move. Everything will fit into place. All right. So I'll go through this with you one more time. I know my explanation of it isn't very good, but I just see it in my head and I just make the hook do it, you know? So we're going into the one we just finished on, okay? So yarn over 3 times, front post around, 1, 2, 3, yarn over 3 times again, split double treble crochet, I think that's what that's called, and then yarn over and pull through all 3, skip 1 stitch in the back right there, and then half double into the next 3, and then again yarn over 3 times, front post around the one you just front posted. Uh-oh, there you go. If it kind of clumps up, just give it a little pull. It'll figure itself out. Like, you know, it'll work, I promise. And then yarn over 3 times again. Doop. Then skip the one in the back right there, and then half double into the next 3. All right. See what's going on here? We're making more diamonds. See that? All right. Continue on till you do your last diamond right here on the other end of this row, and I will meet you there. All right, we've made our last triangle or diamond for the row. Now we're going to skip the stitch in the back, and then half double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 1 half double crochet in the corner, chain 2, and then 1 half double crochet in the corner. All right, I'm going to turn our work a little bit here, move things around. Well, before we get to that, you can see what it's doing here. Okay. All right. Now we're just going to continue on. We should do 1 single or 1 half double crochet in the next 11 stitches, and then split double treble between this peak here and this peak here, skip 1 stitch in the back, and then half double crochet into the next 3. Then you repeat your split double treble crochet. All right, so work that on around. If you have any troubles, just back the video up. You'll see what I'm doing. I know my explanations aren't the best with this one, but I think you'll get it. All right, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, we've made it to the last corner. I'm going to pull out my stitch marker, half double crochet into the corner, and then half double crochet into the top of my first half double, skipping the chain 2 because it doesn't count as anything. Alright, let's see, next let's chain 1 and single crochet into the next stitch, or into the same corner space, sorry. Now put a marker back in, right there. Now, let's see. Okay, let's single crochet in each stitch across until we get to the first peak. Alright. That should be kind of easy here. Oh, there's another notification. Alright, let's see. Into this one. Now, let's front post single around these first two, your point. Alright, so front post single. Now there's a stitch back here from the previous round. We're going to skip that one. Just skip it, act like it's not even there. And then single crochet in the next two. Alright, then front post single around the next. Here I'm half doubling. Front post single around the next. Skip the stitch in the back. One single crochet in the next two. Alright, I'm going to pull this along. I'm going to work this a little while, make sure it's going to work, because it's dropping a stitch, but we are trying to pull the ripples out. So skip the one back here and then single in the next two, then front post single around the peak, skip one, single in the next two, single around the peak, skip one, and single in the next two. Alright, it might work. We're going to give it a shot. Alright, just keep going to the next corner and I'll meet you there. Alright, I've reached the corner, the first corner. All it is, one single crochet, chain two, one single crochet. Just hopped in there to let you know how to turn the corner. That's all it was. Alright, keep going and I'll meet you at the end. Alright, we've made it to our last corner. I've put one single crochet into the corner and I'm going to half double into the top of the beginning single crochet. And here's what we got. Diamonds. Some of these stitches are a little loose. They will tighten up as we go along. Alright, so now what we're going to do, this thing's getting big. Now what we're going to do is chain two, half double crochet into the corner. I like to mark my stitch, as you all know. There we go. And then we just half double in every stitch across, all the way around. And when you get to the corner, it's one half double, chain two, one half double, and that's it. Alright, so I'll see you around at the last corner. Alright, I've made it to the corner. I have one stitch to go, and then right there is my corner. One half double crochet, take out my marker, and then one half double crochet into the top of the beginning half double crochet, remembering to skip the chain two. Okay. And this is what we got. Alright, now what we're going to do is chain 3, which will count as your first double crochet. Double crochet into the same space. Now what we're going to do is a back post double crochet around every half double. Alright, just like that. I know y'all know how to do these, you've done many of them. I want to make another ridge on here, just like that. From the back, reach around, push the post back, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Alright, now when you get to the corner, put 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and I'll meet you back at the end. Alright, I'm all the way back around. I have 1 stitch left to do, right there, and then I'm going to put 2 double crochets in the corner, and then half double crochet into the top of the beginning chain 3, right there. Alright, we're back to the end. Now I am going to half double crochet into the top of the beginning chain 3, chain 3 again, another double crochet in the corner, and then 1 double crochet in each stitch across. I'm trying to get some size here, so we're just going to do a couple rows of double crochets and see what that does. Alright, so anywho, that's what's going on. And of course, you know, there's always noises going on in my house, so I don't have a private room to do this. But anyway, that's all it is, just double crochets across. 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the corner, and I'll meet you back at the end. Alright, I've reached the end of this round. Just going to put 2 double crochets in the corner and half double into the top of the beginning chain 3, and I think we'll do one more round of double crochets at least, and then we'll go from there and see what we want to do. I'm just trying to get some size to the square. It's like I'm putting all this work into it and it doesn't seem to be growing, so I'm gonna make it grow. Alright, okay, see you back around at the last corner.